Hello, everybody. So we're Strawberry Bounce. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Surya. And I'm Hansel.
So basically the problem that we're trying to solve has to do with writer's block. A lot of artists struggle with writer's block, and so our idea was to create a website that allows for artists to generate, we would generate lyrics for these artists based on a theme, a genre, and like a mood. And so it would generate lyrics for them to create a song, as well as the chords and a key that we would suggest. But we kind of fell short in terms of the model, but we'll explain where our lyric generation stood.
We got our data from Genius. We pre-processed that data by clustering to figure out what category each style of music fits in and labeling it. And we also cleaned the lyrics to be parsable. The model that we used was an LSTM, which is a predecessor to an LLM. And our problem while we were building this was that our data wasn't properly handled, so our outputs weren't as coherent as we'd like them to be.
Yeah, essentially the LSTM worked, but it doesn't work as good for this text generation. So we did get a baseline, but when we tried to update it, that's where it fell short. But what we did get, this is the kind of idea what our page would look like. What we did get to work was another idea, which was mix and mashups.
So for our second part of our lyric generation was something called mix up and mashups. So the idea for mashups was, let's say the users, they make the lyrics that generated with the chords that are provided. Then they can use mashups in order to create like a mini audio editor. So this would be beginner friendly, allows users that are getting into music to our users that are just trying to test out how certain mashups would work. So the way that we use this was using Web Audio API and something called Waveform. Web Audio API allows us to decode, as you can see, and Waveform produces all these audio blocks using the rectangles as canvases. And this provides us several options, such as we're able to lower the volume, splicing in, delete blocks, and also like customize lanes.
It didn't connect, but basically we merged two songs together. It was Man in the Mirror and LeBron, Man in the Lakers. So yeah, that's basically it. Essentially, moving forward, we would want to, we do want to implement this. So we were just, because of time constraints, we couldn't get our model to improve, and we weren't able to fix it. But in the future, we would want to do this because we know it's possible and we could. And we would also try to combine the lyric generation features with the mix and mashup, allow them to use those lyrics that it generates and use it in the mashup. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, just a quick thing.